going to attempt to make a video to show how I got the Skadi's Hobby achievement in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Basically, this achievement has you slide down a snow slope for 150 meters, and it was a little trickier than what I thought, and I'm going to show you where I am. I'm in Norway, and I'm right about at the start of this little slide, and that's where I'm going to be sliding, is down this thing right here. You can kind of see it. Zoom out a little bit, maybe a little bit. Here is the home port where you start, so it's north of there, and this is the fast travel point that I went to get to where I'm at right now. I figured you guys needed to see all of that, so I went ahead and got to this point, and you'll notice that my health's down, and the reason my health is down because I didn't take my time getting down the slope. So here we go. I thought that you would just be able to slide without, kind of like that, but it would just go all the way down this, but it doesn't. So you kind of got to get here to the edge and then let her go, but you can guide her back and forth. So I'm going to come up on a little hill here in a second, and I'm going to make sure that I avoid that run out right there by going to the right, but then I'm going to keep her to the left so I can avoid that little hill, because that little hill will cause her to stand up, and that one I got to go around to the right, and then just keep on going, and if you're lucky, I actually guided her out and around this one time when I got mine. I think that's enough to get it. If not, you got to aim for that little spot right there, and just keep on going, and you'll get it eventually. But you do have to guide her around those couple little mounds. So I'm hoping this helps out my boy, the kettle. He said he was having problems with it. It's a little easier than what this time around, now that I know what I'm doing. Basically, you just gotta kind of go down it a couple of times, realize where those mounds are, and go left. I think it's right, left, right, to try and get around all the mounds, and not end up on any of the flat spots. Just like sledding as a kid, this is kind of tough to climb back up, so it's frustrating. Like I said, it wasn't nearly as easy as what I thought it would be. I thought you'd just put her on here and let her slide down and she'd go, but it didn't happen that way. So, like I said, I hope this helps. Let's see if I can get back to the top here. I don't know which one of these is actually the top. We'll go this way and see if we can get her to go on down. And the skills that were, yeah, I think. So here we go again. Like I said, you don't want to really get into that flat spot, because if you get into the flat spot, she'll stand up. And you don't want her to stand up, you want her to keep sliding continuously. So, like I said, I'm going to try and go around this way. Around that little, I guess it's almost like a mogul in skiing. Around that one. And now I'm going to aim for that little valley and see if I can, I didn't hit it. Probably if I'd let her slide down, yeah, just a little more. You might actually get the achievement at that point right there. I can't remember how far you got to actually slide down this thing, but just keep going around that little spot right there, and you'll get it eventually. Like I said, I think this is the spot you need to aim for. It's that little valley that's in between there. Or maybe even up here, kind of on the side of that thing. Just to keep her going. So, see if I can climb back up here a little ways and get her to go down. So you essentially don't want her to hit a flat spot like that. Just keep that in mind. Get her back up here. So come down. I may have went even way to the right on that. We'll give it one more try. There is a sweet spot in there. You just got to find it. So I'm hoping this helps, but this is where I got it. It was in Norway. I actually thought that you'd have to go to Jotunheim to get this, but you don't. And speaking of Jotunheim, I finished that this morning, and I finished Asgard yesterday, so I'm getting there. I got a few more mysteries to solve over here, or artifacts to get. They're all the song ones because I've hated those, and you can see that that's really what I've got left over here as well. So I hated those as well. Anyway, I hope this helps everybody, and we'll talk to you later.